Labor and delivery story take 3. You don't know that I did 3 takes. Well, 2 already. This is the third one. But I have. I kept talking and talking and talking, and the other 2 were too long. And I couldn't cut it down because I'm recording this on my iPhone, and to cut it down, and I don't know, just too much work. I'm too close. Alright, so I was induced June 1st. I gave birth to this little one January 2nd at 12:04 p.m. She was 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah, no, huge baby. 20 and a half inches. 20 and a half inches. I will start from the beginning. May 30th, wait, whatever the last day of May is, whether it's the 30th or the 31st, I don't know. I went to the doctor for my regular weekly appointment. I explained to her that I went to the specialist on Thursday, and they told me that my water was low. They didn't say how low, they just said it was a little low. They would let the doctor know, because it was a sonogram technician who did it. She would let the doctor know how low the water was, and if anything, they'll contact me, and they'll contact my regular doctor, my regular OBGYN, and we'll handle it accordingly. They didn't call me, so when I went to the doctor on Monday, this wasn't my, the doctor that I seen was my original GYN. I was then switched to another GYN at about 30 weeks pregnant. Not because I was unruly or anything, but she had too many people, so it was her partner that works in her office with her. So I normally go to my appointments on Tuesdays, but the doctor that I go see on Tuesdays wasn't going to be there, so he wasn't going to have the office open on Tuesday. So they asked me if I want to go in on Monday or Wednesday. I said, okay, I'll choose Monday. Went on Monday, saw my original GYN, who saw me from my beginning of my pregnancy up until week 30. Sorry, I love kissing her. I went in. I saw her. She asked me how I was doing because I haven't seen her in so long, yada, yada, yada. We had small talk. She said, any complaints or concerns? I told her, well, I have one concern. The specialist told me that my water was low. She said, your fluid's low? I said, that's what he said. Doesn't mean that's what the sonogram technician said. She goes, well, I want you to go to the hospital right away. Dr. Tahir, which is my doctor that I've been seeing since week 30. She's at the hospital right now. She's on call. Go there now. I want you to be induced because low fluid is not good. I go to the hospital that Monday because I had just became 39 weeks that Monday. That's what she said. She wanted me to go now. I mean, because there was no benefit of keeping the baby in much longer because I was already full term. So I go in to the hospital. I'm so excited. I'm thinking like, yes, I'm going to be induced. I'm going to have this baby. It's either going to come today or tomorrow. So I'm really excited. So I'm calling my mother. My mother says, don't call anybody else yet, just in case I get sent home. But she does anyway. She calls my grandmother. She calls my father. She just calls everybody. But anyway, I go in. They hook me up to the machines, the monitors, do the NST. Then they send me down to the sonogram department in the hospital, which is like in the basement. Juicy, relax. They send me down to the sonogram department, which is in the basement. Do the BPP, which is the biophysical profile, and the sonogram technician told me. She said, yeah, it's low, but it's not dangerously low. You might not stay, but I'm not your doctor, so I'm gonna give her the results and see what happens. So we go back upstairs. She shared the results with my doctor. Doctor said my fluid is low, it's 6.2, but it's not dangerously low. Dangerously low is anything 5 and under. So I'm like, so you still can't induce me? She said, you're still fine. So she sends me home. Kind of upset, but whatever. The next day, Tuesday morning, I'm sleeping all morning because I'm up all night. My job, I work nights. So I'm sleeping during the day. So I'm knocked out. I wake up around 1 or 2 to a bunch of missed calls by my doctor. I answer the call. I call her back, and she says, I called the specialist, and they told me that your fluid on Thursday was 10.5. Being that your fluid is 6.2 now, that means you're steadily decreasing, That's not good. It's a big significant drop. We want to induce you today. There's no point of waiting. The baby is mature. You're 39 weeks. We're going to induce you. So I'm excited. I'm calling my mother. I'm calling honey. We go to the hospital. What's the time on this? Because I have to cut it short. Okay, I have a few more minutes. We go to the hospital. My mother takes me to the hospital because honey's at work. They plug me up to all the machines and stuff. Honey and his mom come shortly after that. 6 p.m. on June 1st, they insert Cervidil. Cervidil is a suppository thing that softens your cervix, ripens it. I put that in at 6 o'clock. Tell me they will check again in 12 hours, which means 6 in the morning. Anything before 6 in the morning, I mean, they don't do anything before 6 in the morning. They just monitor my contractions. That's it. So, my mother goes home, because she hasn't gone home yet. She came straight from work to my house, took me up to take me to the hospital. Mother goes home, I'm with honey and his mom, and my contractions start right away. And I'm having contractions, but I'm not feeling them. And I see them having contractions because it's on the monitor. The monitor shows you, how strong the contractions are. My particular monitor only goes up to 127. And it was actually going up to 127. And I was not feeling a thing. So I'm like, if this is contractions, I don't need no medication, Because my plan was, I knew I have a high pain tolerance, but if it's too painful, I can't handle it. Too painful for me is kind of hot. So I can handle pain, but once it's whatever, I can't. So I'm like, okay, I might want an epidural. I heard that contractions are like menstrual cramps times 10, and my menstrual cramps are bad. So I'm like, okay, if it's my menstrual cramps times 10, I can't deal with that. So, but I was having contractions. It was going up to 127, and I wasn't needing an epidural because I wasn't feeling any pain. So, shift change. Honey and his mom leaves at around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. My mother comes back, and contractions are still the same. She's shocked and amazed that I'm not feeling anything. And so she goes, well, we both need to, get some rest because baby may be coming soon. So she goes to sleep. I go to sleep. And I wake up around 5-ish, feeling the contractions. It wasn't bad. They was feeling like my menstrual period, my menstrual cramps, which is pretty bad, but not times 10 like I was told. So I'm breathing. I'm going doing my breathing techniques that I taught myself because I didn't take Lamaze. And I say, all right, my menstrual cramps hurt me a lot. I can't take no more. So I want an epidural. So I'm going to end it now and do part 2 because I don't want to go over. So I'm going to leave it off at 5:30 a.m. I'm going to leave this off right here. 5:30 a.m. Doctor comes in, checks me. I'm only 2 centimeters dilated, 80% effaced. They say I could get the epidural. Anesthesiologist comes. I'm going to leave it off at that.